10 Poké Nexus updates that would change the world. Before the video starts, I'll be uploading Poké Nexus videos every week on Fridays, and next week will be Unova 6 boxes. On top of the weekly uploads, I've been doing daily shorts and I'll continue to do daily shorts, so I'm gonna need you to subscribe right now. Anyway, let's get to the video. Starting off with an update quite simple, daily objectives. When playing Poké Nexus, you typically do the same things all the time, whether you're hunting for a legendary or doing PvP. Daily objectives will just give you something new to do every day, and they will interact with every part of the game, whether that's mining 100 rocks, fishing 100 Pokemon, defeating a gym leader, win 10 floors in Battle Tower, catch 20 grass types. There should be around 100 daily objectives, so everyone gets something different every day, and it doesn't feel like you're doing the same challenge over and over again. Ideally, a good reward for these would be a mystery box, 100 credits, or 100,000 Poké money. Following off daily objectives, we got weekly objectives. Weekly objectives should be challenging. These challenges are like catch an extremely rare or shiny Pokemon, catch 5 dragon types, evolve 5 different Pokemon with 5 different items, earn 25,000 casino tokens, earn 2,000 PP. It's still got the premise of daily objectives, where it makes you play other parts of the game where you typically wouldn't. Since these challenges are obviously quite hard compared to the daily objectives, the reward should be worth it. So I put 1,000 credits, a million Poké money, a starter, Pokemon or an ice box, or an item bomb, and they randomly shuffle between the 5. There should be around 20 weekly challenges. For the same reason, there should be 100 dailies, so it feels like everyone's doing something different and you don't do the same challenges every time. Our next update is a Gold Rush rework. The problem is with Gold Rushes currently is that no one benefits from it. New game players get outmined by late game players, but late game players don't benefit from the XP or money that they get from the Gold Rush. To fix this, players should mine all rocks, as it would contribute to the Gold Rush leaderboard. Effectively, imagine it like map control, where players get rewarded the more rocks that they mine. The top 3 players would get the most rewards obviously, and then the top 10%, 25% and 50% players will get smaller rewards. During this hour, it's double mining XP, just so then it incentivizes everyone to mine. Update 4 is another mining update. It's currently too uninteractive. Instead, what it should do, when you press spacebar on a rock, the rock now appears on your screen, and you have to manually click the gems until they get mined. Depending on your pickaxe, is obviously dependent on how many times you have to mine. If you have the original old pickaxe, it would be between 10 to 50, whereas if you have the master pickaxe, it's between 3 and 15. See, those numbers are just placeholders, but it's more of an idea so you can understand what I'm trying to get at. Obviously not everyone's going to like that idea, but at level 50 mining, for 50 elite tokens, you can buy a AFK pickaxe, which is the original pickaxe that we know. Update 5 is a Cherish Ball update. Since the Cherish Ball's been out, it's not been changed once, and I don't think this update's really necessary. It's more just a spurted idea. The update revolves around giving the Cherish Ball a jackpot prize. So instead, it won't give you one of the legendaries that's already in the pool, but instead it would give you one of the new Uber legendaries, like Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Dialga, Zekrom. This next update is my personal favourite, hatchable eggs, and I'm taking inspiration from 2 games, Pokemon Go and Power World. If you don't know how Power World eggs work, first, I wouldn't blame you, but the way they work is, when they spawn, they have 2 categories, their typing and their rarity. So you could find a common fire egg, which will guarantee a common fire Pokemon, and in Pokemon Go, eggs are based on distance, so the higher the distance, the better the Pokemon. Combining these 2 concepts would create the Poké Nexus egg. Luckily, Poké Nexus already has the rarity chart for all Pokemon, so a very rare grass egg, for example, would guarantee a very rare grass Pokemon. But how do you get these eggs? It's similar to elite tokens, where they have a rare chance to drop from only elite Pokemon. Then, when you get an egg, there's a 60% chance it's common, 25% chance it's uncommon, 10% chance it's rare, 4% chance it's a very rare, 1% for an ER, and a 0.1 chance for a legendary. So in this update, you have to walk to open these eggs. For a common bug, it would need 3,000 tiles, but for an extremely rare ghost egg, you would need 500,000 tiles. And to prevent eggs just being mass hatched, they need to be held on the lead or by a Chansey, Blissey, Togepi, Execute, or an Executor, effectively working like a Sinkstone. Since there's not many legendary Pokemon, some legendary eggs are very small. For example, the only wild ground legendary you can find is Groudon. So now a legendary ground egg would have Groudon, Zygarde, and Landorus. For update 7, we got Tower Tournament. What a tower tournament is effectively a competitive battle tower where every 3 to 4 days for 24 hours, when a tower tournament is active, every floor that you defeat is recorded. And similar to the Gold Rush rewards, the top 3 players get the most, and then participation from the top 10, 25 and 50% of players. Also, during this time, there's a 50% increase in all battle tower tokens received. Update 8 is Unova Safari Zone. Now before everyone starts rambling, I know officially Unova doesn't have a Safari Zone. Other than End Castle, there's no reason to go to Unova after you've defeated the Elite Four. In the Unova Safari Zone, the Unova starters will be naturally spawning, Oshawott in fishing, and then Tepig and Snivy in the land. Since this will obviously have to be a custom map, it should be based off of Johto's Safari Zone with the different areas, as there's lots of extremely rare Pokemon in Unova. For example, Crocodile, Amoonguss, Chandelure, Druddigon, Golurk, Bisharp, Dino, and Larvesta. In the Unova Safari Zone, there should be rare drops. The rare drops consist of the Elite Balls that are crafted with Zekrom and Reshiram, all shards for Genesect, and a very rare drop would be a Reveal Glass for the Weather Trio. Also, in one of the areas, there should be a high amount of lava and pink rocks, with a significant boost to get Plume and Cover Shards for Archon and Tortiga. Update 9 is a built-in UI revolving around clan chat, instead of it just being a blocks for text, but instead it's a permanent app that you can scroll through, and it has all your clanmates' special encounters, their item bomb hits, the legendary rolls, any rare drops, any casino wins, anything that's worth talking about gets shared. There's a Discord bot that used to do this, and it would be nice to see it in the actual game. It can have a little bit of a clan leaderboard going on, where it shows highest LLE, the most money, the most special encounters within the week, you know, most casino tokens won. And saving the best update till last, a complete new casino update. Currently, the casino is really underwhelming with these 2D screens and a pop-up display that looks really outdated. Instead, what they need is a complete casino revamp, specifically this casino in Unova, and make it a 500 dex locked area to really show off this is the high baller casino. On top of that, there's Poké Blackjack, Poké Roulette, and other Poké gambling minigames like Poké Plinko and Poké Minesweep. No! Also there'll be Arceus racing. It's like horse racing, but it's Arceus instead. It just makes the casino more like a casino as opposed to just a machine. Also in casino is that big wheel spin that you can spin once a day, which can give you money, casino tokens, rare and very rare eggs, honey, potions and Pokeballs to balance it out, and also a grand prize of a weekly rotating legendary Pokemon. Also, there should be wager matches, not PvP, but PvE, where you have to at least put, let's say, 50,000 into the game. Let's say it's like, you ever play Club Penguin, where it's like, you got the coffee beans and you're like, oh, trying to kill me. But then there's anvils and the anvils kill you. No! Little wager matches like that. Taking inspiration from Club Penguin again, we can go for Card Jitsu, but in Pokemon, call it Pokejitsu.